What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Naruto Online. Hope you guys are all doing well. There's actually been quite a lot of things that have changed since the last episode. I'm kind of excited to show you guys because I've done a little bit more work on my vocal stuff. Hopefully the audio is better. I say this every single time and it's always bad, but perhaps it will actually be good this time. One thing that did happen though is I got Invisalign, and so now I'm wearing this thing. It's gonna make some of my S's sound kind of weird. I can't like very well but there's gonna be some other things I'm gonna try out. I guess before we get into this video, I just wanted to discuss the audio from last time because that is something I'm pretty passionate about, I guess you could say. I got a new audio processing software, doing a little bit of vocal training as well, and just I guess being more relaxed. I realized that I was super tense last time, made my voice sound super strained. I don't actually have to talk as loud as I did in the last one. It just sounded like I was being too forceful, so hopefully with all that being changed, it will sound a lot naturaler, a lot smoother this time, and we can get some videos out because I won't feel super bad when I'm editing it. Okay, let's get into this week though. I actually haven't been too caught up this week because I've been busy with some other stuff as well, like a 20-page essay. This video is going to be a little bit late because of that. Had to dedicate like 2 days just to finish that up. But let's actually go ahead and take a look at the Ian Ninja that came out this week. Or rather, not the ninja, but the breakthroughs, because we got a new breakthrough. I'm a Ringo? I don't know how to say this. I actually don't remember his skills because it's been so long. I don't even know if I covered them in a video, so let's go ahead and take a look here. Okay, so starting from her mystery +2 here, we see that it gets a 20% damage increase, and then also it makes it so that Ringo gets lightning protection for 1 round. Let me take a look here what lightning protection does exactly. So under lightning protection, units that cause taijutsu damage to Ringo will have a 60% chance of suffering from irremovable paralysis for until the end of the round. So interesting stuff there. The Y version doesn't have that lightning protection, but it makes it cause electrocution to the opponent, and that's another new debuff that we have to look at. I swear there are new debuffs every single week, including we're gonna see another debuff when we take a look at the CN Ninja as well. Okay, units suffering from electrocution will have the resistance stat reduced to 75% for 1 round, and it is neglects immunity and is irremovable, so not bad. It's a pretty good, a little bit like, what do you call it? Tag? Yeah, like tag. Just a little bit stronger. When it comes to her standard, I believe they changed her standard before, like they also changed her standard along with her breakthroughs, because now it gives you a half point of technique points, half point of technique point. But her +2 makes it so that she receives a full technique point. This one, the Y one, makes it so that she can reduce her mystery cooldown by 1, which is pretty good actually. It has a high chance of causing it too, so this actually makes her very viable, because now, before I believe she only had a limited number of technique points, and so you could only use her mystery like twice or something before you ran out. It kind of sucked. Now you can actually use it multiple times, so that is pretty cool. Okay, so for the chase here, they made it so that this one can attack I think 2 now and ignores a certain amount of resistance. The Y one makes it so that all units currently suffering from paralysis in the opponent's field will take the damage. That is really, really strong actually. Imagine you just give a bunch of irremovable paralysis and then you just use the this chase here, just absolutely shock them all. That'd be insane. I could definitely see this working with Sasuke really well. I didn't even know they added this. This is a really, really strong chase. For lightning power, let's see what they did to this. This one just makes it so that it's 20% instead of 12%, I think. The Y one makes it so that she gets a dodge every single round, which I guess is okay. Honestly, it just depends on what you're looking for. This one's a little bit more blitzy. This one's for a lot more sustainability. I'd say you pick this one if you go for like position 1 Ringo. I don't really know. I think the evasion is a little bit better though, just because evasion's more useful. But of course, if you do want the extra damage for like a super blitzy team, this could be pretty good. So let's see, Kenjutsu Kiba. So this one made it so that she had 2 technique points, and then for every technique point, increase her ninjutsu by 30%. With the +2, it makes it so that she will increase her ninjutsu by 40% and her crit by 20% for each technique point, which is actually huge. That's like 80% ninjutsu, 40% crit rate. Of course, you're gonna lose one every time you use their mystery, but that's still a really, really strong increase. Maybe if you like just have her as a support, imagine you put her with like a Genma and you just keep raining down these Kiba falling lightnings with that like buff. That'd do insane amounts of damage even without her mystery. So that's kind of crazy there. The Y version of her passive just makes it so that she will revive 2 rounds later with 35% HP. Nothing really cool there, but yeah, this is a really, really fun ninja. I've gotta try some of these teams out with her. I think she'd be really strong in things like G and W, 3v3. Actually, 3v3 is probably not that good because she'd die too quickly, but you'd see like ranked arena. Anything with like 3 field is generally probably pretty good for her. But let's talk about something else that came out, which is the Obito Ten Tails. I don't remember what this guy is called. Let me take a look at him. Obito's Ten Tails Attachment. Obito Ten Tails Attachment. Okay, yeah. So this guy is pretty good. Not because he's necessarily a carry, but I think his passes are what make him super unique and extremely strong. But yeah, let's go starting from his mystery here. So mystery hits 12 units on the field. If the selected unit that you hit already has Kamui tag, the skill becomes unavoidable and will cause horror, which is the new debuff that I was talking about. So horror makes it so that units who are suffering from horror cannot execute their standard attacks and they can't receive new buffs and shields. Lasts until the end of the round or until the unit affected executes a mystery. It is irremovable and neglects immunities. So yeah, I guess that's kind of like a fear, but even stronger, I think, just that you can clear it with mystery. I don't know, they just keep putting out these new debuffs. We get new debuffs every week. We really need like some way of keeping track of these debuffs because it's probably going to share the same effect as like no cheating or whatever. And so yeah, I guess you just gotta keep tracking the debuffs in your head right now. It's a really dumb system, but it is what it is. And then along with that, any Rinnegan units in your lineup will get unavoidable chases until the end of the round. Ooh, that is really strong. I didn't even read this when I first read his skill set, but this is going to give Rinnegan units unavoidable chases, which is something I've been asking for a while now, because one of the big things is that you got like people like 6-path who just keep dodging all your chases, screw up your setups and stuff. Is kind of lame because now you don't get the cool like chases. And so yeah, this is really good because now we can actually set up some chase combos. Of course, I don't expect to actually get this Obito because he's probably gonna be expensive. I don't think he's on the same tier as like the Ashura or Indra lineups, but he's probably on the same tier as like what do you call it? Like the other Madaras. Definitely expensive, but I do believe like just with this kit, he will probably be eventually available to us because he's not as strong as some of them. He's mostly a support character. Because if we take a look at his standard, he hits 7 units, has a chance of reducing his own mystery by 1, and then he will deal, I think, 30% extra damage to units with immunity. So a little bit of extra damage, but nothing too crazy with his standard. His first chase is just a high combo chase. Will chase 20 combo, causes 5 combo up to 5 units, which is actually insane. That's like plus 25 combo, and for combo starters, this is pretty nice. Along with that, he will also give super armor to Obito until the end of the round. For his chase 2, he's got the double chase kind of thing going on where he chases knockdown and low float, which will cause repulse and interruption. If the units have Kamui tag, he will increase their mystery cooldown by 1. And then regardless if they have Kamui tag or not, he will cause Kamui tag to all the units in the same line as the chased unit. So it's kind of a like a splash type of thing, just it doesn't cause the damage, it just causes the Kamui tag debuff, which I guess is something new. We haven't seen that before, but lots of Kamui debuffs. So you can see a ton of debuffs coming from this guy. You got like horror, you have the Kamui tag. Oh right, we haven't gotten to his passive yet. His passive is a whole slew of things. Honestly, shouldn't even be calling it passive. It's just like there's like 10 passives combined into one. Because let's take a look here. His passive, first of all, he has a high chance to evade standard attacks, and then whenever he chases, he will scale 12% ninjutsu and heal 8% health. And then when the opponents use their standard attack, he will reduce their crit damage by 3%. And along with that, when Obito is alive, whenever a unit takes mystery skill damage from your team, they will get irremovable no cheating, which lasts until the end of the round. So now you can see that Obito's just got so much debuffs. It's actually kind of insane. I don't know how this is even allowed. His passive is basically like if you took like 5 passives and just smushed them into one. So it's absolutely insane. But yeah, the irremovable no cheating is what I think will make him really strong, because every single mystery will cause that. You're just constantly under no cheating. Like, you can't even do anything. Scaling ninjas are useless. I forgot what no cheating even does at this point. I think it just makes scaling not apply. You can't get like buffs and stuff, but that's gonna ruin a lot of teams for a lot of people. So yeah, very exciting stuff, I guess. I think it's exciting. It's giving us a meta change, as if we haven't had enough of those already. But along with the Obito, there was some other things that came out in CN. Like first of all, they have increased the main character level cap from 110 to 115. So I think I don't even remember. Do we even have 110 on Ian yet? Last I remember it was 105, but they probably changed it when I wasn't paying attention. Yeah, it is 110 right now. And because they have increased the maximum ninja level, they've also increased the maximum, or because they've increased the maximum character level, they've also increased the maximum ninja level, equipment level, cultivation level, all of that stuff. And apparently they've also removed the ranking for the player with the highest level, which is kind of an interesting choice here, because I believe they're talking about this level board here, but I could be wrong. Okay, let's actually take a look at the events that we got for this week. So we have Carnival Celebrations back in here, and it's actually dropping a lot of Amayuri Ringo from the recruitment feedback. This recruitment feedback is so good. It's like way better than the normal one. Like, not only do you get the seal scrolls, you get a ninja fragment, and you get Hashirama Edo Tensei frags. Like, it's so good. Not to mention it's paired with like the real recruitment feedback. It's just like the insane deal. Why would you not do this? So really nice stuff. I haven't taken a look at the capsule toys if they've changed the rewards in here since they last had it, but it still does kind of look the same. Over here in colorful balloons, we have Datara Rated Festival, which is kind of nice to see him in here, because generally when a ninja shows up in here, that means they're gonna start trickling down into the like free to play events, like Lucky Stars or something like that, or even perhaps in a Fuku deal. In the time limited ninja recruitment here, we have Madara Edo Tensei here. There are training potions as well as Kurenai Summer fragments, which we haven't seen her fragments in some time actually. But I guess like the use cases for her are actually kind of dropping off a little bit, so there aren't as many uses for her. In Wheel of Fortune, you got like Obito Ten Tails Jinchuriki up in here. Let's see, maybe we get her on while recording? No, of course not. But we also see that in the point rewards, you have Shisui Susanoo in here. So this is one of the events that you can get him in. Extremely expensive, of course, but I think this is probably one of the cheapest ways to get Shisui, actually, because it's like, what, I think 16k? 16k? Yeah, 16k for 10 fragments. That puts 1.6k per fragment. Still extremely expensive, but I think until there's a better event is one of the cheapest ways to get it, which is kind of ridiculous. We have Lucky Snatch in here, right? I believe the 40k is no longer working. It got changed last week, or last time it came around as well. Unless they have not fixed it, which I kind of doubt, because they did fix it last time. But 40k coupons in here. It's purely RNG now. You don't get it for spending 37.5k anymore. Very, very unfortunate stuff. We do have recruitment feedback, which goes along with the Carnival Festival. There's Wishing Lanterns, Fishing Mania. I haven't seen this event in a while. This event's generally not great. This is oh wow, this is a very, very old looking rewards here, like Madara 5k, who's that? Kushida Habanero, like wow. It's a pretty old event, so I guess this makes sense. And then last but not least, we have like Ninjutsu Trail. There's also Froggy, for those who want to get coupons. I believe there's also a theme arena, the Merciless Chase theme arena in here, yep. So this is pretty good as well. And that is all the events that we have for this week. Oh, and of course the last thing that I forgot to mention is that the monthly ninja for next month is Jinpachi Edo Tensei, which I think maybe there's gonna be Jinpachi breakthroughs. And we had Ringo this month, and then we got the Ringo breakthroughs. Maybe we'll see the Jinpachi breakthroughs come through next month. So yeah, I think that's gonna be it for this video though. Gonna use this as more practice. I hope that this will slowly just get better and better, and that we'll just be able to get kind of into the grind again. But yeah guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Peace out.